What if the person your husband called his sister was actually his lover for over 15 years? And what if their children might be your children's half-siblings? This is not a normal affair story. This is one of the most twisted family secrets I've ever come across. I'm 42. My husband Luke is 43. We have 4 beautiful kids: Sophie, 15, Owen, 12, Louise, 10, and Carter, 6. Luke has had a best friend named Amy since they were 7 years old. They always said they were like brother and sister. When I first started dating Luke, I felt a little jealous of how close they were. But both of them promised me there was nothing romantic between them. I believed them. Amy even officiated our wedding. Over the years, she became my friend too. Amy never got married. She kept having children: Tom, 17, Kaylee, 14, and twins Adam and Jenna, 9. But she always claimed she didn't know who the fathers were. Luke and his wealthy parents helped support her and the kids financially. Our children and Amy's children grew up together like one big family. But deep down, a dark thought kept growing in my mind. Amy's kids looked a lot like Luke. Kaylee had the exact same rare allergy that Luke has. The older Tom got, the more he resembled my husband in both face and personality. Luke treated Amy's children like his own, and after Luke got a vasectomy, Amy never got pregnant again. I tried to ignore it. I told myself I was being crazy. Then everything changed. Tom asked my daughter Sophie out. Sophie was flattered and wanted to say yes, but she came to me first for permission. I immediately said no. Luke and Amy both agreed with me, though Amy seemed strangely calm about the whole thing. Over the next few months, Tom and Sophie spent more and more time together. I started noticing Tom's hands wandering on Sophie's body, and she wasn't stopping him. I was terrified. What if they were half-siblings? I couldn't stay silent anymore. One morning, after the kids left for school, I sat Luke and Amy down and told them every single suspicion I had. Their reactions were almost too perfect. Amy was furious and offended. Luke looked heartbroken. They had an answer for every point I raised. When I asked for a DNA test, Luke reluctantly agreed. Amy completely refused and told me I would never get her children's DNA. A few days later, while Luke was asleep, I went through his phone and laptop. I recovered deleted messages and photos. What I found destroyed me. Naked pictures of Amy, videos, photos of the two of them together, some of them fully intimate. Long letters going back years. In those letters, both of them clearly treated Kaylee as Luke's daughter. The affair had been going on for more than 15 years. That same night, I packed Luke's things, woke him up, and handed him divorce papers. The house was in my name only. I told him it was over. He tried every form of manipulation and gaslighting he had used for years. This time, it didn't work. But the biggest twist came from Sophie and Tom themselves. They had already known. Tom had overheard things for years, conversations, and even sounds coming from his mother's room that he wished he could forget. He shared his suspicions with Sophie months earlier. The two of them had never actually been in love. Their entire romance was fake, a deliberate plan to force Luke and Amy into the open without destroying the family on their own. They were protecting me and trying to punish their parents at the same time. Then the final, most horrifying truth came out.
Luke and Amy are half-siblings. Amy's mother had been one of Jim's, Luke's father's, students when he was a professor. Jim knew the truth. He told both of them when they were teenagers, believing it would stop anything from happening between them. It didn't. They knew they shared blood, and they still started a physical relationship that lasted more than 15 years and produced children. After that, everything collapsed.
Amy showed up at my house one day, demanded I delete all the evidence, and when I refused, she physically attacked me. I had cameras recording everything. I filed a police report. Shortly after, Luke's father Jim had a heart attack and passed away. The funeral was the first time we were all in the same room again, a temporary ceasefire. As of the latest update, the divorce is moving forward. The legal system now knows the full truth about what Luke and Amy did. And according to the original poster, now they're fucked. This isn't just a story about cheating. It's a story about a family built on a foundation of lies so deep that even the children had to become the ones who forced the truth into the light. And the most innocent people in all of this, the kids, are the ones who will carry this damage for the rest of their lives. If this story shocked you as much as it shocked me, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss stories like this. Drop a comment below and tell me, what would you have done if you were in her place? Would you have confronted them earlier or stayed silent to protect the family? I'll be waiting for your thoughts. See you in the next one.